Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 57 of Build the Batmobile from the classic 1966 TV series from our good old mates over at Fanhome, folks, yes. So, if you would like to grab this and build along with me yourselves, head over to this link. There's a clickable version below in the description. And you too can be building this beautiful 1/8 scale model of an iconic vehicle. So let's have a scoot through the magazine. This is about the TV show, Marsha, Queen of Diamonds. You get lots of background information on the TV show in these magazines, as well as the actors that played the roles. And we got the great Batman comics there. Year by year in the detective comics, loads and loads of factual information, artwork, etc. for you to see. And then of course you get a section, then your step-by-step instructions on the parts you've got today. Today we got an afterburner LED and the front turn signal LEDs, as well as some model supports for when you're working on your Batmobile at the bench. Just stops any undue pressure on the suspension, folks. This is giving you all the information you need on connecting the wires and where they go on your circuit board that we fitted recently. Shows you where they're going to be going along the interior of the Batmobile as well. But later on in the series, we'll be doing all the cable runs and tidying them up, so we'll look out for that. Connecting the cables there shows you all about how the connectors work, the orientation that they go in, just so that you get this accurate, folks. And then obviously that's what we're going to be left with at the end, okay? So without further ado, let's get this all put to one side so that we can start gathering our bits and pieces and getting these wires in, folks. So these are the supports that they provide, and these are going to sit underneath the model along the sides there, and it'll just sit there. And when you've got it on the bench, you can just prop these underneath like so, and the model will rest on them, okay? So that's what they're for. And then obviously we've got our little wires here. Now what I'm going to be doing with mine is, rather than have them trailing, is I'm going to plug the connectors in, but I'm going to keep them tied for the moment, okay? The reason I'm doing that is it will stop them from splaying all over the place. So we'll just grab Batmobile and bring her in, and then we can start putting some of these wires in situ. So we'll just turn her around at a jaunty angle, like so. And this is what we're working on, this little circuit board here. Now you've got all the letters of the appropriate parts all represented on the circuit board. Okay, you can see it all labelled up there, folks, okay? But I still check with the instructions as I'm doing it, just to make sure they're all going on correctly. Just move my tools the other side there for the moment. There you go. Right, the first one we've got there is going to be 57B, which is letter G. As you can see there, it's clearly written on there. And this is one of the turn signal LEDs. So it's all coiled up neatly. So what I'm going to do is see whether I can coil this back up but leave a little pigtail poking out that will plug into the circuit board, okay? So let's do that. Let's bring out this part. There you go. So let's bring out G, and G is going right at the top there, okay? So we'll plug her in like so. A nice resounding click as they go in place, and then we'll tie this back together so that she's not trailing all around as we move Batmobile about. So I'm going to go for about there and then just bring that back around on herself. Pretty much similar to how she was when she was packaged, but it just stops the wires from flailing around and risks me damaging any of them bolts. Okay, and then I'll just tuck her through like that, and then I can drop that in situ. Just stops it flailing about. So that's G done. We now want H, which is this one. Similar process there, folks, but I'm going to pull the pig's tail out from that side. And again, these are all going to get neatened up in later issues, folks, so I wouldn't worry too much about this stage because we can tidy this all up before we start putting the floor sections in. H is going just up here on the circuit board marked H. So we just press that in place. Just make sure I've got it the right way around, which helps. There you go. Nice resounding click. Sit that there, just to protect it. And then that leaves J then. And then J is going right down there. In that one. So we'll line that up and get that in place. Again, we'll just pull and free up the knot. Roll that around a couple of times. And then J is going to sit just in here. And that's that one in situ. And then we can lay our wires down out of the way. Just like so. And that is going to be this issue done. And this is how these work. These just sit underneath the chassis rails that run along the side. So you would lift your model up and you would sit that on these little stands. Just like so, okay? So that's what they're designed to do, and it just stops too much pressure being put on your suspension, folks, okay? But for today, that's a wrap. That's what we've got today. So don't forget, if you'd like to grab this for yourselves and build along with me, folks, follow this link all the way along here. There is a clickable version below, and you too can be building this iconic Batmobile from the TV series. Also, to help me out, if you give little Fester a click in the corner and subscribe to the YouTube channel, really helps me grow the channel, and I'm immensely grateful. Also, whilst you're there, give the bell a ring, select all, and that will give you notification of upcoming content. Until then, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye.